So we have some news regarding the viewership numbers for Agatha All Along, and so far not so good. At this very moment, Disney should be reevaluating their strategy for that of Disney Plus because nothing is working for them. I guess it's safe to say that they would never be on the level of that of Netflix or Amazon Prime. Now, before I get into today's news, let me give you guys a real quick review of episode 3 titled Through Many Miles of Tricks and Trials. I must say they're definitely going through some trials and some tricks while walking many miles. Now episode 3 begins where episode 2 left off at. Agatha and crew has successfully found that of the Witch's Road, and they're immediately aware of the trials and the tests that they're going to have to go through on this road, right? And I like how the road takes inspiration from that of the Wizard of Oz. Man, like, yeah, immediately while you're watching it, you get this feeling that, damn, this Dorothy and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and that of the Lion Man, but with a twist. Like for real, this road is very dark. This road is very mysterious. You could take the wrong turn and you would never get back to where you were before. I like how this episode developed that of the Witch's Road. Yeah, we have heard about it, right? Agatha and crew has talked about it in episode 2, and I was putting up to my imagination as to what would it look like. And I'm glad that it satisfied me, right? It brought something new to that of the Disney Plus streaming series, right? Yeah, WandaVision was great. It was absolutely fantastic. But I do feel that Agatha is bringing something new to the table, right? We're getting to see the witch's world. And I love that. Absolutely love that. The characters are well developed here, especially that of Agatha. This episode shows us just how much she's all for self. Let me give you a good example here. I feel like the first trial was that of commitment, right? And they come upon this house. And in this house, there's some wine. Now, they drank the wine, except for Agatha, right? And they come to the realization that everybody was supposed to drink that wine. Agatha knew as well. She tried to use the witches to complete the trial, and it wasn't going to work. The trial wanted her to commit like all of the other witches. They all drank that of the wine, and then they have to work together to make an antidote because the wine ended up being poison. So that's why I say that this was a trial of commitment. Like, you cannot be a witch if you're not going to commit to being a witch. Absolutely brilliant here. And not to mention the overall mystery that is going on here with Agatha, her child, and also that of the teen. Your boy is very interested, right? I swear to you, I watch this and I say to myself, this is a good TV series. If I was to grade Agatha All Along episode 3, I would give it an 8 out of 10. And it's only an 8 because these episodes should be longer, especially if you're going to put movie size budgets into them, right? Everything on Disney Plus should be an hour, like it is on that of HBO Max. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And I highly recommend it, you guys. So trust me when I tell you, you are going to have fun with it all. Now let's get into today's big news here in regards to Agatha All Along viewership numbers. This article comes from comicbookmovie.com and it's titled Agatha All Along conjures 9.3 million views in the first week on Disney Plus. The viewership figures are in for the first season premiere of Marvel Studios' Agatha All Along, or should I say Marvel Television. And the episode hit 9.3 million views on Disney Plus in its first 7 days. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Disney, I don't want to give you that. I want to give you this right here. This is roughly on par with Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the Acolyte. Very important there. Why? Because the Acolyte has been canceled. That's right. Disney said there was not enough audience there for that of the Acolyte, so we have to cancel it. But behind Ahsoka which managed to reach 14 million views in 5 days when it premiered last August. So, at this very moment, Disney is not being that of successful in regards to that of their streaming series. If you look at Netflix, and I know a lot of people are going to say, dude, you keep cheating with that of Netflix. Look how big their subscriber base is. I don't care nothing about that. This is Disney here, the biggest company in the world at this very moment. If you go look and see which company has the most product on the shelf at this very moment, it would be that of Disney. Every year, Disney dominates that of the movie theaters with how many movies they are releasing. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. The fan base for Disney should be big enough for them to surpass that of Netflix at this very moment. But look at these numbers that these TV shows continues to put in, right? $9.3 million isn't worth it. I'm sorry, dollars. Views isn't worth it, if you ask me. They do better subcontracting this thing off to that of Netflix or Amazon Prime, like they used to do. Now they're in a situation where they're losing money left and right. It doesn't matter how good a show is or not. People are not showing up at this very moment. And they have themselves to thank for it, man. They have put out subpar product for far too long. Echo, The Acolyte, She-Hulk. As I said, the list goes on and on. Yeah, there's a few TV series in there that I enjoyed, but not as many as I should. Disney is dropping the ball at this very moment, and they cannot continue to lose money on this level. Now, I know many people are going to say, dude, how they're losing money? They have a subscriber base. The subscriber base isn't tuning in. In fact, if you continue to give your subscriber base something that they don't want, they're going to stop tuning in. That's how this works. That is business 101. Yeah, I enjoyed Agatha, but I do feel that they did better just giving us an hour and 20-minute movie. Guess what? They would have saved money in regards to that situation. And speaking of a movie, when are we going to get our original Disney Plus movie? See, at this very moment, it is missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity. They're becoming Warner Brothers right now. And at one point in time, I did not think that was possible. Like, for real, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. Every time this studio releases a new series, we always have to talk about how the numbers just isn't there for the series, even if it's good. This is absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a time where you have been let down so much, you're not even interested in tuning in to what the company has to offer. So Disney, I feel for you, but hell, this is all your fault at this very moment. You have to climb out of this hole that you have dug yourself into, and understand, putting out stuff that people are not asking for and have a lack of quality and have a total disregard for that of the fan base isn't going to get you there anytime soon. By the way, I want to let you guys know, for the next 2 days, I am not going to be uploading a video. I have something to do that is very important, so don't be on the lookout for me. I'm your boy. Hopefully you will watch this video all the way to the end, help you boy out that algorithm. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number 10,000 subscribers, so I'll be highly appreciative if you help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know what you thought about episode 3 of Agatha All Alone. And also, what do you think about these 9.3 million views in the first full week of Agatha All Alone being on that of Disney Plus? And always remember, let the bon temps roule. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.